Okay, so I have all my pieces that I've already painted and colored. I have this one that I just used acrylic paint on. I have this, which was black Sharpie, and I did a Zentangle design. And then I did a watercolor wash with yellow and orange. And then these are ones you might have seen already. I did the oil pastels. This was another student's and she didn't like it, so I said, hey, I really like it. She used a whole mess of different things with splatter and crayons and watercolors. This was just with black and gray acrylic paint using the bottom of a cup, or top of a cup and bottom, and just making these circles. And then I folded the paper when it was still wet a few times and got a mirror image. And then this was one that I used crayon, oil pastels, watercolors, and acrylic. So you can see that I've ripped a few pieces already into strips. And I've also, here is the start of it being glued down. So you can see I'm starting from the center and working outward in a radial symmetry design. So it's from the center radiating out. So what we're using is just Elmer's glue. And the key to Elmer's glue is just a dot, not a lot. So I'm going to rip one of these, and you can rip it any way. I'm gonna rip it going down, and you can pull different directions to make it thick or thin. And it's okay if it has a straight edge. So this is the ripped edge, this is the straight edge. I will be able to overlap and get rid of that straight edge. You can see here I have a straight edge glued down, but I'm gonna be able to put something over that to get rid of it eventually. So I'm gonna glue that piece down right here, and it's okay if it goes off the paper because remember, we can trim later or we can make it actually fit the animal that we choose. And you don't need to know what animal you're gonna do right now. So just a dot, not a lot. So I'm just putting a very thin line, and I'm doing it around the outside edge because that's the most important. The inside is not as important. I can put a few dots in the middle. And again, I'm hardly squeezing the bottle. There's not a lot of glue on that. You can hardly see it. I'm gonna flip it over. I'm gonna go from the center, overlapping the piece that I just had put down. I'm just gonna smooth it down. So again, I'll show you that one more time. I think I'm gonna put this piece here. You can see that it's ripped in kind of a different type of, thin and thick. Or maybe I'll put that one over here, opposite from the one that I already did. So again, outside edge, not a lot, just a dot, and I'm just barely squeezing the bottle, a couple dots in the center. The more glue, the harder it is to dry. And I'm gonna overlap this piece right here, because at the end, I don't want any black showing. Show you one more time, a rip. Again, you're gonna have extra pieces. So you can see that I'm pulling towards me, away from me. If you don't want that straight edge, just rip it off. And you can always use that. I have a pile of scraps that I'm keeping. So this one I'm gonna put maybe right next, probably over here. And you can rip it so it's not as long. Again, just a dot, not a lot. I can keep these scraps. I might use those or give them to a friend. Outside edge. Couple dots in the middle. Gluing it in a radial center out. Radial pattern. So this is what I have so far. So I do that all the way around using some of my friends' pieces, my own, we're trading, we're kind of, remember, collaborating on this. Have fun.